This is Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Deluxe Class Arachnid. The figure is part of the fourth wave of Deluxe Class figures or Revealers figures for the Robots in Disguise Transformers Prime toy line. Recently picked this one up at my local retail at a Toy Kingdom store or Toy Kingdom Express here in Manila. Here's a barcode. Really surprised to actually see it on retail. I checked Big Bad Toy Store, and this figure is in a case of 8 for the entire fourth wave. There was only one Arachnid figure for a box of 8, so very difficult to find. And I was actually very pleased to actually find one on retail. So anyway, pretty cool. Very excited to actually have her. One of my favorite characters on the show. Let's start with the packaging. Very cool packaging. Great box art right there. Robots in Disguise Arachnid. Deluxe Class Series 1012. Oops. And here's the back of the packaging. Very cool. Not as accurate as how I... let me put the box so the camera doesn't go all. Not as accurate as I would have wanted her to be. She's a little bit boxy and angular at times because of her alt mode. But still, it's a very good representation of the character. Not the best, but very good. She's also very dark, so I don't know if the camera is picking her up all that well. It's shown as periwinkle or a deep kind of purple. It's actually a very light purple on her. It's a very Decepticon purple. The plastic they used on these purple bits. It's not. It's showing up as a little bit bluish on the camera. It's not. It's actually very purple. Yeah, it's even blue on the box. But I'm trying to see if I can get it. There we go. That's as good as it gets. But it's still showing up as blue. But it's a very light purple. Not giving you a full appreciation of the figure, but it's a very light purple. If you have a black Arachnia, again, she's coming up as blue on the iPhone. But if you remember how purple black Arachnia was, that's how purple Arachnid is, the purple parts. So I do apologize that the camera's not doing justice to the figure. So anyway, here she is. Let me stand her up. A little bit back heavy, so very difficult to stand up. Come on. Here is her with first edition RC. I know everyone's going to be comparing her with the Robots in Disguise RC, but I have Robots in Disguise RC in motorcycle mode, so we'll do that later. So, just that. And here she is with Jack. Poor little Jack. Very cool. Not a good scale. Too big, I think, for Arachnid, or too small for Jack. So anyway, very cool. Not a lot of paint apps to really go for, but with the limited paint apps she has, they're very good. Metallic purple on her waist and abs. They've even painted the Decepticon symbol. Don't know if you can see it. Molded in Decepticon symbol. A little bit of painting there. Face, the head sculpt is painted very well. I like how she looks. Articulation, it's got a ball jointed neck, but the seat, the chopper's, the helicopter seat is attached at the back of her head, so she can't really move all that well. So ball jointed neck. She's got a ball jointed shoulder. Double hinge elbows, and a swivel wrist, or sideward hinge wrist. No waist articulation. It's got a ball jointed hip, a thigh swivel, a hinge knee, and a little bit of a ankle articulation because of transformation. The hip articulation is all but negated because of how angular the parts on her thighs are, and on the back part of the back part of the figure, which really just is the top part of the helicopter. The arms are on ball joint, or the legs, the spider legs. This one attaches to a peg right here, so it doesn't, so the leg assembly doesn't swivel. These are on ball joints, so very cool. Very, very nice. Just damn it, I hate how the camera's not making her look good. She is actually a very, very neat looking figure. The Decepticon purple on black really, really works for this figure. Okay, to transform her, I wanted, the instructions don't just tell you to transform her from helicopter to robot mode. There is on the, if you watch the show, who doesn't? I know there are a few people who don't, but there is no Gerwalk mode or spider mode, which is weird. I guess Hasbro was a little bit too lazy. So, if you want to try and make your own fan-based or fan-based spider mode, or fan-made spider mode, you could attempt to do so. Just join the legs together like that. Go ahead and flip up the toes. This is the first part of transforming her into helicopter anyway. Point it a little bit up like that. And then you could just rotate the propellers down and the legs down, and you could have your own fan-made spider mode. Yeah, it's not all that great. Jack, poor Jack, no RC to save you. Can't get over that. So yeah, you could do that. Anyway, transform her into helicopter mode. Go ahead and straighten out these legs. Conceal the head by moving the entire back piece down like that. That's the revealer's gimmick, like that. Push it down till it clicks. Now, parents, if you have kids who you've gotten an Airachnid figure for, make sure that they tab everything in place. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to transform her properly. So follow the steps carefully in transforming. You can just tab both the hind legs, the spider legs, and form the back part of the helicopter. The other legs, they just straighten out like that. The longest leg, or the middle leg, folds all the way back like so, and you get to form the three-pronged propeller. Oh, sorry, you have to tab the other two in. My bad. There you go. Three-bladed rotor for the helicopter. Yeah, doesn't do a good job in concealing the spider-like legs, but think of it as the Cybertronian remnants of her alt mode. Next, you want to go ahead and fold the hands in, fold the elbows in, go ahead and fold up the shoulders like that, and tab them to the sides, tab the arm assembly onto the side to form the side part of the helicopter. And again, this tab is very useful. Use it to lift the cockpit. Push this tab down, like that, and to form the nose cone. And as you can see, there is a seat right there. Love seat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure customizers are going to make, can make figures that will fit there. Go ahead and close the cockpit. And there you have Airachnid in her alt mode. Now, I forgot to mention she does come with weapons. I wasn't really a big fan of these weapons. Yes, she can hold them in her hands, like that, but it's not the best thing in the world. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I'm not even sure if she had that on the show. But that's how she does it. That's how the toy was made. Not a big fan of that, but it is there. In robot mode, I don't like it in robot mode. However, in vehicle mode, it's not bad. In vehicle mode, that's why I'm showing it in greater length in vehicle mode. It looks great. Kinda makes her a scorpion, spiderish, scorpion-ish looking helicopter. I am not sure if it is some homage to any Beast War or Beast Machine character. I'm not sure, but really makes the whole helicopter look more menacing for some reason, and I like it. Or you could just get rid of it, and you could attach it in either way, sideways or in the prone position. So it doesn't really matter. But very, very cool. I like this alt mode a lot. No landing gear. Surprise, surprise. So, anyway, let's put maybe these are, yeah. So let's put it there. Focus. All right. And as promised, here she is with Robots in Disguise, RC. I mean, really, she is a small figure. I'll give you that. But despite the lack of scale, I still really like this figure. And to me, it's a good enough representation. One of my favorite characters on the show. And if you're a hardcore collector, big fan of the show, big fan of the toys, this is a must pick up, and I'm sure a lot of collectors and hoarders and scalpers are going to be after this one, because there's just one in every case of 8 for wave number 4. If you're looking for paint apps, there's hardly any paint apps issues to notice. The gold, just make sure there's not as much bleeding with the gold and the metallic purple. And big observation that you've got to check out. Sorry, what am I saying? Big thing you've got to look out for in checking this one out. You can see it through the bubble. Make sure that the Decepticon symbol is painted very well. The molded on Decepticon symbol on her nose cone is painted very well. If you can find one, that most of them are decent enough. Just make sure it's painted. All the parts are painted purple, and you got yourself a good figure. So there you go, folks. I hope you like this review. Please add it to your favorites. Share it with your friends. Click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. If you want to know my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/fxfranz. For my latest toy sightings in Manila, follow me on Instagram. If you like this video and you want to see more of my videos, subscribe to my other channel, Chefatron. There are a lot of videos there that are not on fxfranz. And subscribe to my new channel. It's not my channel. It's a channel by flyguy.net. It's called Tech Sushi. I'm one of the collaborators and one of the I do some reviews for that channel as well. But flyguy.net has started an awesome channel. It's called Tech Sushi. Go check it out. There you go, folks. Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Deluxe Class Airachnid. Thanks for watching.